brainstorming, creative thought, discovery, and then picking a destination and wholeheartedly and putting everything into that destination or getting to that destination through self. That's vision casting. The purpose, the authentic purpose to be something greater than you are today, to be something authentic. Cast a wide net, elevate your thoughts, and find something specifically that aligns and makes sense. Destination based on authenticity. Authenticity. Where am I supposed to be? And it was like, I drifted further and further away from the redundancy of like corporate chatter. Like that burnout, that pain, those fake conversations, that unrealistic expectations, and being a paid actor. Like I was floating away from that and going more towards calm water, right? And it was a cleansing process, and I felt like it needed to happen. I needed to cleanse, and anybody can relate to this. If you're going through something difficult and there's all these, it's almost like you're taking on impurities. You're taking on that stress layer by layer, deadlines, bad reviews, bad company culture, bad bosses. You eventually have to drift out to sea to like, I felt alive. The divine message was speaking to my soul. And I knew if I could sort of configure concentrated thought and chase a vision, then I was going to be better off. You look at the world today that we live in. How could we not be happy? It's unprecedented to understand like the world is a gift and it can be euphoric. And why not make it euphoric? It's like every person is chosen. You're chosen for something. It's not what you think it is. Until you go on that path of discovery and figure out your unique self, your authentic self. Even if you think about these little things throughout history, right? Think about the day electricity was discovered. And then you think about lighting up Times Square. Then you think about farming, very simple. Now you think about like hydroponics. And I'm gonna go through a couple more of these. Walking, horseback riding, flying in an airplane, paper apps, Uber, Pony Express, emails, a sundial, Apple Watch, hunter and gathering, mass production, the barter system, cryptocurrency, a bow and arrow, a stealth bomber, a kite, a drone. And you start thinking of these beautiful inventions and innovations that were brought to Earth. And here we are, we're sitting here and we're worrying about, does my boss like me? Soul searchers, they've accomplished amazing things throughout history. That was my moment of reflection to say, make this Earth the best possible version of it could be, even if it's a small part. And as people, I think we all want the same thing, you know? We want to be authentic and we want to have legacy. We all have a God-given purpose. And I think it's up to us individually to find that. Our full book that you could go out and buy today is a blank book and fill it with potential. Vision is color on a blank canvas. Because a lot of times I was doing things based on either social norms or social cues or what I felt I was supposed to be doing. Where I'm from, my culture, the South Side of Chicago. Like the real South Side. And I come from a time and a place that we did things differently. But in the South Side playbook, I feel there's no mention of hiring a vision coach. This thing is getting permission. You can give yourself permission. And I always feel you have permission to fulfill your greatest life. You don't have to ask. You don't have to ask your social group. You have permission. When you were born, God gave you permission. Permission given. An affirmation. Permission to gravitate towards dreams, ideas, visions. Permission given to explore unfamiliar territory, unfamiliar endeavors that is drawn to the pen, to tell stories and write. And I wanted to be an author, follow my heart, unconditionally, without preconception, judgment, regret. Reckless, fearless, aggressively, whatever that was, whatever I was feeling, I was going to put it on paper. Stop consuming bad food, stop consuming bad information, stop consuming. I read enough books, you've read enough books. I've had enough experience, observations, situations, circumstances, as have you. So I decided, I was like, I don't have to read any more books at this time. I'm going to write a book. The music person. You don't have to listen to people's music. Start creating music. And whatever happens, happens. Ray Ives, the pen of an underdog.